Ballpark.
Welcome back to episode 8 of the Bronx or Nothing podcast. We are back, yet another series win for our New York Yankees. Kevin, how you feeling?
Man, how can you feel bad right now? Rangers won today as well while we're recording this. Another series win. What's that? 4 in a row?
I mean, we haven't lost a series. That's all I gotta say.
That's all I got.
Only team left in baseball has not lost a series. But
Yep.
I mean, some people were saying the season was over after a couple. After one loss on the Tuesday. Like, we gotta chill. 162 games. It's a long season. This Angels series was interesting to say the least, Kevin. Wouldn't you say? Got Ohtani coming in, Trout.
Yeah, jerseys in our team store.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
somebody's tweet making it a Sports Center. I don't know. A lot was going on in that first game.
No, definitely a lot was going on. Big shout out to ESPN, Bleacher for putting the tweet up and everything. That was pretty cool to see, but the vibes in the stadium, to be honest with you, were not good for game one. A little bit cold, and we had it was not Garrett Cole on the mound. Unfortunately, it was a guy a lot of Yankee fans are not happy with right now, and that is Clarke Schmidt. And it didn't start off well for him, Kevin. He gives up a double in the first to Ward.
It does not start off well for Clarke Schmidt. What a surprise.
I know you're not shocked by this. A lot of fans aren't. They see him more as a bullpen arm. I get it. He gives up a double in the first. And then Shohei Ohtani, which a lot of people, placed that bet before the game. That was pretty much free money. Love Clarke, but he gives up a bomb to Shohei. Yankees go down right off the bat, 2-0. And the Angels had a lefty on the mound, which I thought the Yankees were going to crush. They had him on the ropes a couple times in this game. And they were getting under everything, Kevin, which was very frustrating. Cold night, too, so the ball wasn't traveling. They had a chance in the first to get those runs back with 2 outs. Had traffic on the bases, double from Rizzo. DJ and Glaber both walking, and then Peraza has a chance with the bases loaded, 2 outs, grounds out. Here's what it is. The Yankees had other chances throughout the game. Then again in the fourth, Schmidt continued to struggle. A Trout double, Rendon single, Renfroe double, and that ball was smoke. I think Blake came out to the mound right after that, and the boos were getting loud for Clarke there. He was good out of the pen last year. Obviously, he had the moment in Cleveland, things like that, but I think the experiment of Clarke Schmidt being a starter might be over. A lot of Yankee fans are over that.
My question is, if Clarke were to get hurt today, who starts then? Do you know?
Davey.
I mean, and then why not even at this point try Davey? We're gonna continue to put this kid out there after 4 consecutive bad outings. There are 4 consecutive bad outings, and again, I stress this a lot when I say that I feel that it's all partially unfair just to blame the player when, again, managers are supposed to put you in position to be successful. And obviously, it's obvious that the starting role is not for Clarke Schmidt. It's right now, at least right now. You can try it somewhere else or try it another year or something, but right now it's not clicking. I feel it's unfair to him and unhealthy to keep putting him out there. Like, what are we doing? Imagine you getting smoke like that. Every time you get out there, you give up 4 or 5 runs in 3 innings, and then you can come on. I mean, it's unfair to him too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough spot, to be honest with you. When he gave that double, I'm thinking you got to take him out. There was stirring going on in the bullpen, guys warming up. Nothing was really going on, so I'm like, he's at least getting 2 or 3 more batters. I mean, all he gave up was 4. He didn't get out of the 4th though, but it's another tough outing for Clarke. But the Yankees fight back, get him 2 runs back in the 4th. Couple walks, Peraza walk, Higgy single, Hicks walk, and then Volpe. Volpe has a beautiful eye. I mean, his play discipline is he's like a vet up there, Kev.
Yes, he is.
It's really encouraging. I feel like he walks once or twice a game at this point, right? You would say?
I love him at the leadoff spot. He gets on base. He creates havoc with his speed. He puts pitchers on ease. He's looked much better since he's been on a leadoff spot. So I do like him there. And right
Yeah,
now, after the third game, his on base percentage is 343, even though he's
yeah,
batting under 200. So I
yeah,
mean, for those who love the on base percentage,
yeah.
he's 343 and 8 stolen bases, which is tied for second in baseball. I mean, if you don't like that from your leadoff hitter, I mean, I don't know what else. The leadoff hitter is supposed to get on base.
Yeah, I don't know what more you want from the kid.
And
I
his
guess it's a
glove. We'll
learning.
talk about his
It's
glove later.
learning. It's a process. It's a process. With this kid. So yeah, and his glove has been phenomenal.
I mean, some good plays in this series.
Definitely. He walked 4-1 game there, and then Judge with a sacrifice fly,
Oh,
and everybody in the stadium thought that ball was out, Kevin. I mean, the ball, maybe Manfred didn't handle the juice balls, for this game because the ball was not flying. Cold there. I mean, nothing was going out besides Shohei, but he's a different animal. Is what it is though. Yankees got to settle for 2 there. Yeah, and Rizzo K to end the 4th. So then in the 5th, kind of a frustrating inning. Higgy catches interference that gives Shohei,
which is
let Shohei get
happening a
on
lot
first.
more than often, I feel. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sorry to get on the Higgy case, but I've said this since the Gary Sanchez days when people were asking for Gary to get away from the team. And imagine having Higgy as your everyday starting catcher. Listen, there's nothing. I mean, at the end of the day, we're here to critique the guys that we have here and there, and he's our backup catcher. That's fine. But there were other guys available. Zunino was available. Now with the running game, you need a stronger arm. Him and Higgy. I mean, Higgy and Trevino don't throw much guys out. So I mean, what's going on? I mean, and now with the catcher interference, you're not helping your case. That's another
definitely.
spot that the Yankees gonna have to look at. I don't know
Yeah,
if you agree. I know
possibly.
you love Higgy, but
No, listen, Higgy's my guy. First ever Yankee to answer my DMs. Just wanted to say that too. Back in 2018, Higgy's my guy. Also met Trevino after the game Wednesday. I'll talk about that in a little bit though. But yeah, I like to give my guys love. But Kevin, you hit it on the head. A
catcher
lot of guys are
interference.
stealing off us. Uh,
Yeah, man.
and that happened. That happened in the 5th. Shohei steals second base, gets by Peraza. I would like to see him body that up, but I get it. It happens. We're all human. And Shohei goes to third, and then a sac fly from Rendon. It's a 5-2 game, and that was pretty much it. The Yankees didn't do much after that. They
Yep.
won 1-2-3 in the ninth. Higgy line out, Hicks K, and then a Volpe K, and the Yankees lose that game 5-2. And there's a lot of there's some panic going on. But
Just
yeah,
wanna
that's
just just wanna say about the game one outings. Marinaccio, 2 innings, 2 strikeouts, 1 run. It's not an earned
he's
run
been
though.
great. He's been great. Yeah.
Cordero, another 2 innings, 3 strikeouts, no runs, and Abreu. As much
Zero
as people
ERA, by the way.
exactly as much as people hate him, kid. I mean, we saw this last year when he went on a great streak. So I mean, you're doing your job. You're gonna be in, and for
So yeah,
sure, Abreu's been doing his job. Weiser got in for a third, worked the walk. I mean, gave up the walk and was able to get out of that inning, which is nice to see. But yeah, not bad from our bullpen. They kept us in the game. We just couldn't pick up our bats.
I mean, our bullpen seems like it hasn't really been a problem this year. I mean, maybe
No,
the one
besides
game in
Clay Holmes.
Baltimore. Oof. We'll talk about Clay Holmes at the end again too, but a little bit of deflating loss. The Yankees bats were kind of quiet, but it is baseball. Tomorrow's a new day, Kev.
Yes, it was.
And there was a different energy in the stadium after
See,
the first inning. Shohei Ohtani gets robbed by the MVP, number 99.
number 99.
Nothing better. Nothing better. Aaron Judge robbed Shohei Ohtani. And then what we are going to have for the next 9 years, Kevin. I'm so excited about it. Volpe single, and then an Aaron Judge 2-run homer. You can't write the script any better. The script writers
No, you
knew what
can't.
they were doing, Kevin. The Yankees take a 2-0 lead. And the game was, I guess it was a pitcher's duel, but each team left a lot of guys on. Again, there was another cold night in the Bronx. I
Burrito
guess,
making his bounce
yeah,
back start.
That was huge for Johnny Brito. That was huge. I'm nervous there because,
Me
you
too.
know,
After
we got
that bad
Sandoval.
outing,
Yeah, we got Sandoval on Thursday too. And we'll get into him a little bit, but he's been dealing. Although we have Nestor on the mound Thursday as well, you worry the Yankees drop the series. We don't want to drop the series with Toronto coming in
No.
on Friday.
definitely not.
So this is especially losing the first game, Kev. I mean that was a killer. I know it's so early in the season, but you want to win, Kev. You don't want to lose series just Try to win every series. That's the goal.
No, and every close
But
game too, and this game was close.
definitely. Hats off to Volpe. He made a great play on Rendon in the
The
fourth.
fourth,
He robbed him. Yeah, beautiful play up the middle.
his glove
Kid
is just
looks
looking.
yo, listen, he's I didn't think he was gonna be a great defensive shortstop. To
Me
be honest with
neither,
you.
because
I did not
everybody
think.
said Peraza's glove was better,
And mind you, I love Peraza. Yeah, his glove is fantastic. But Volpe's like, he's making every play. I don't want to jinx the kid, but he looks amazing at shortstop as
Yeah,
of
he
right
does.
now. He's made all the routine plays. I mean, what more could you really ask at him? I know you want him to hit 300 off the bat, start off hot, and that's only like in a perfect world.
Yep,
Playing great defense, getting on base,
getting
what
on
you
base
want
and
out of your
stealing
leadoff
bases
guy.
is much is needed, and he's doing his job.
Causing havoc.
Yep.
Yep, causing havoc on the base. That's what you want. Things got a little bit. You worry a little bit in the fourth with a walk and then a double. At that point, I think Brito was still in the game, but after the double, they bring in King. The ground out by Ward, which he had a good year last year. He's our leadoff hitter, not a bad player. 2-1, the Yankees side of the lead then, and then King gets a huge K of Shohei, and we needed that there.
I was driving, by the way. And
Yeah,
when I heard,
listen.
and when I heard Sterling, he struck him out. I was like, whoa, oh god.
No, yeah. No, we needed that. That was a big spot in the game.
Yes, it was.
And it looks like the Yankees the offense shut down after that Judge homer. I mean, they didn't get anything on the base pass. I
Which
think
is
until, like,
scary.
the eighth inning. Yeah, that was
Causes
you
for
worry
concern.
there.
Yep.
Definitely. In the seventh inning, Drury K's, but they get a walk, a hit by pitch by the shortstop again, which I think you pronounce it Neto, his name.
Mhm.
I mean, that guy is always on top of the plate. I think he's going to lead the league with hit by pitches at this point. I don't know if you picked up on that, Kevin. I mean, the kid's right on top of the plate.
His favorite player is Rizzo, so
Yeah,
I'm
he's
joking.
like a maniac, just like Rizzo. Yeah, he's a maniac like Rizzo, getting hit like that. But Ward K's, and they bring in Wandy for Shohei. They did that on Thursday as well. Wandy gets the K today. Wandisimo. Saw him after the game. Big shout out to Wandy.
De lo mío,
He's the
Wandy.
man. De lo mío.
Wandy
Right.
had his Mongoose ready, bro, because that
Nah,
strikeout
yeah.
was huge, and he showed some emotion, which I love.
Which I love
Wandisimo.
from Wandy. I love that from Wandy.
Listen, if there's a reliever, and I love King and Marinaccio, but it's something about Wandy that you're just, we got Wandy. You're just so calm, bro. It's like when Wandy comes out, it's like he just gets it done.
Nah, definitely. But in the eighth, again, we say that Wandy was looking great, gets a big K. He had to come back out the next inning. With 2 outs, they get a single. Renfroe having a great year, I'm pretty sure, for the Angels. And you get a bloop single from you get a balk. Excuse me, you get a balk first.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't come set, and then
I think that's the
Gio
second
Urshela.
Wandy balk this year.
Yep.
And that's weird. And again, we'll have to look at it. He's been doing this all for the last. That's the way his pickoff move is, and it's weird that they're calling balks on him now. Then Gio bloop single, which brings a lot of Gio nostalgia in Yankees Twitter this week. This past 3 days, rightfully so. A lot of players hugging each other and BP and stuff like that. We miss you, Gio. I miss him. It's fine. I find that you don't miss him. I know you like the bringer of rain. Okay,
That's not true.
Okay.
I love Gio too. He was a great
Okay.
Yankee. He was a great Yankee.
It's all right, but a lot of us missed him, and he made a few great plays at first, and stings us there with that bloop.
Nah, definitely. Listen, no hate to Gio. He's a great Yankee. Just, me, like, he's not a Yankee anymore. But again, he was a great Yankee. No hate to the guy. Wasn't his fault. The Yankees were the ones that traded for him. So probably being hating on
For
the
a
guy.
35-year-old, yeah.
We're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that right now. All right. Let's go to Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes in the ninth.
Ay, Dios mío.
So he was a little bit shaky again.
He was what?
I'm like, shaky again. Clay Holmes, and I'm just like, Clay, please.
I guess
man,
I'm a
just
live
give me
bet a
one.
walk and a hit by pitch every time Clay Holmes comes on. Jesus.
Get me a 1-2-3. He gets 2 ground balls.
And you said
And a hit by a pitch.
Ahí viene.
And then a walk to Shohei, and I'm like, yo, shots up. I got a little bit pessimistic. I'm like, yo, Trout, please, man, just like hit a soft ground ball. Like, just, we need this game. Thank God, Holmes K's him, which is huge. Let me go to the bottom of the ninth. Do the Yankees have a rally in their bones? Are they gonna walk this off here? Peraza hit by a pitch, and then Oswaldo, which I was not crazy about at the stadium. I know the Yankees, I guess they want to play a little bit of small ball this year, which I don't mind. But in that spot, I wasn't crazy about it. He bunts one. It was a hard bunt. It was right to first.
Yeah.
You know, Gio got a good read on it. Throws the ball to second. Nobody was covering first. Thankfully, it would have been a double play, but that's like a force out there, a waste of an out. And then you get a Trevino K. And then IKF pinch hits for Franchi because the lefties
What a move.
and IKF case.
What a move. That was a really good move.
I know. And he got the booze a little bit, which he never really gets the booze in Yankee Stadium.
Listen, IKF doesn't talk to the media. IKF was clear about playing whatever the Yankees want him to play and helping the team out. He's going out there when his name is being called, and we'll talk about Game 3 because he had a much better Game 3. So
yeah, definitely, yeah. That's off to IKF. I mean, we've said it numerous times before. Doesn't complain, that's what we want out of our players. But yeah, Hamilton comes in the 10th, Kev. You know, ghost runner on second.
Another Matt. Bring him
another
here.
Matt Blake masterclass. Yep.
We fix him. Look at this guy. The 27-year-old that looks like a 35-year-old.
Literally. He's loved by the ladies, too, on Yankees Twitter.
I know.
I mean, the ladies love him on Yankees
Ian
Twitter.
Hamilton, you're getting famous pretty quick, buddy.
I mean, he gets 3 outs. He gets 2 ground outs and a lineup from Gio. And I'm like, man, just win this game. Walk it off here. I can't deal with the stress anymore. Then Volpe leads off. I'm like, all right, 1, 2, 3. It's going to be easy, right? He pops up his bunt. He tries to bunt. The Yankees try to do small ball again. They have the kid bunt. I'm pretty sure the Yankees had him do it. It wasn't his choice.
No, of course.
He didn't mention that after. Yeah, so Yankees had him bunt because Judge was on deck. He pops up the bunt to the pitcher. Pretty demoralizing there. And Judge gets intentionally walks. So intentionally walk Judge, send him to first.
And people saying that the bunt made them intentionally walk Judge. If he flies out or strikes out, Judge is getting walked. No matter what would have happened in that situation, if first base is open, he's getting walked. I mean, I even think that they might have. Oh, who knows? But I was if Volpe gets on base on a walk, they might have still walked Judge, and still try to get.
Definitely, yeah.
So it's like, that was a move by Boone. A lot of people don't like it, but when you got a leadoff runner at second with no outs, I mean, come on,
Listen, if a base. In my opinion, if first base was open, Aaron Judge was going to get walked.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
That's just how it was going to work.
Rizzo hit by
pitch, like I mentioned.
Then Rizzo doing what Rizzo does, leaning over the plate and barely getting out of the way.
We love that. We love that from Tony. And then Glaber, I posted it on Twitter, my live reaction to that.
I was nervous for you.
All I needed. I mean, he had no.
I think it was 1 for 22 going to that point.
Yeah, he's going through a slide.
Yeah, he is.
I know I'll be getting some hate for that. It's what it is. My guy. I'm gonna, live and die with him. It just is what it is. That's the fan that I am. But Glaber sack fly, hits the ball the other way. Beautiful approach, and the Yankees win the game.
Dun, 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 dun.
Beautiful. We gotta give King his flowers. He came in.
Yes.
An inning or 2 innings in the third.
Remember people bashing King after his first outing?
Yeah.
What did we say? Give the kid some time? And look at King now?
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be fine. Like we said, he was going to be fine. But I want to talk about after the game real quick, Kev. So my buddy actually got his bag stolen. Just a quick little story. Buddy got his bag stolen. So we waited like an hour till like after the game was over. Thank you to security for helping us out with all that. We ended up leaving the stadium. It was funny because the guy didn't even know. He apparently took the wrong bag or something. That's what he told us. Gave my buddy his bag back, and then we were going to the player entrance because he was gonna order an Uber to take us home. We were gonna take the bus and the train back home, but he's like, let's just take an Uber. Then we see the gates opening to the players' lot, and we see Harry go by, Bader. We see Booney and all these guys, and then
what time?
I guess he's my. It's like 11:30.
Oh wow.
It's like 11:30 by then 12. Yeah, like I said, we were in there for an hour. They were cleaning up and things like that, so it was late. It was late. The cleanup crew was in Yankee Stadium. Knowing we got a game the next day, and it's a 4 o'clock time, not a 7 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. But I see Trevino. I guess he was Ubering home. Not sure to be exact, but super cool dude. Stopped by, or he didn't stop. He just stopped. Got a picture with him.
He stopped by. He stopped by and took a picture with specifically you. and only you. And I think he kind of knows you because he threw a ball at you at spring training as well. So
Yeah, which
you're
is
2
pretty
for 2
cool,
with Trev.
definitely. Nah, yeah. Listen, he's got to be one of my favorites now.
He
He
is.
got to be in the top 5.
He is. He when
Yeah.
my son went to his first baseball game, he was the only guy who came over and signed balls. My son missed it, of course, because grown-ups get in the way instead of letting kids get their spot. But yeah, so I appreciate Trev just for even coming over and signing balls for kids. So I knew Trev was a real one since I went there. So it's nice for you to get that moment again from Trevino.
No, definitely. And then plus Wandy was pretty much
De lo mío.
leaving. He was leaving. Or
Was he
whatever.
playing Típico in the car?
Nah, but he was like a typical Dominican dad. Had the left arm outside the car. I'm like, yo, I love Wandy. Everybody was like, yo, Theo Wandy. Like, I love that.
You can't take DR out of Dominicans, bro. If it's cool outside, we're gonna drive with the window down with our arm out.
Yeah, he made a left actually out of the parking garage. He makes a left and he stops. We're like, Wandy. And again, I know some of these athletes don't want to stop and take pictures, which, again, it's part of it, Some of them have, families to go to. Like, I know Cole. I waved at him or whatever. I saw him through his car. He had to go home, He has a newborn waiting at home. His wife, things like that. So, I understand. It's cool, but it's cool. 1 or 2 stop and, Wandy pulls over and we all take a selfie with him. He signs a hat for my buddy. That's just a little quick story I wanted to say. Shout out to those guys. Like, no hate to the other guys, but it's just cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool when players stop. They knew we were there for 2+ hours, an hour and a half, like after the game, and it's always cool, meeting with players and stuff like that. So I just thought that was cool. Wanted to share that real quick. Yep. Let's go into Game 3, Kevin. Yes. Let's go into Game 3, which was an interesting matchup to say the least. 4:00 game, right? Not at 1:00 on a Thursday, which is interesting on a getaway day for the Angels. I believe they're playing home tomorrow. It was Cortez against Sandoval, and I believe Sandoval had an ERA just above 1 going into this game. He killed it in WBC, and he was all over New York these past couple of days.
And he pitches well normally against us.
Against the Yankees, definitely. But the Yankees got to him in the first inning, which I love to see. Big crooked number in the first. Volpe walk, Judge single, Rizzo single. 1-0 lead right there. Gleyber with the line out. Listen, Gleyber smoked that ball. Rendon, you can't let the ball drop for the guy. You can't let it go by you for me, bro.
No.
Me and you are best friends. You know me, I know you. You can't let that happen. But, nah, he made a nice snag. DJ with a walk. Then Peraza with a walk. Love his eye, too. He had great discipline today. I think he came back from a 1-2 count. Love to see that from even though he got some, major league experience already. Love to see that him coming up. Not trying to do too much. He takes his walk. I love to see that. 2-0, then Waldo K's looking. He didn't have hit today. He's been going through a little bit of a slide recently, but I think he'll be all right. And the guy that I took a picture with after the game on Wednesday with a bases clearing double.
2 out.
Listen, 2 out.
2 out.
2 out.
Which is double. Huge. The Yankees haven't been getting hits with 2 outs. So
bases clearing. Instead of 2-0, it's 5-0. It's a big difference.
And it's because you took a picture with him.
Listen, I'm not gonna say. If you want to say that, Kev, if you want to give me the credit, sure. But
I will give you the credit, my good friend, and I will give you another suggestion. Can you tomorrow wait after the game and take a picture with Hicks? Please, for all Yankee fans, take a picture with Hicks.
The Yankees, everybody's gonna be like, "Yo, man, you're trying to be too creepy with these players. Let them breathe." But listen, if you guys are struggling, if you guys want to meet up with me, it's free.
There you go.
All right, it's
Gratis.
free 99. Free 99 to meet up with me. So listen, you guys are struggling pitching, whatever. I got you. Yankees kill it though in the first. Crooked number.
Just have a great group picture with Clarke, Schmidt, Aaron Hicks, Higashioka,
and JD. I need that needs to happen. Yankees, I know you guys are watching this. I know how much you guys love watching, this podcast. I can help you guys out if you guys want. But hey, shout out to IKF in the 4th inning. He made a nice diving play.
Yes.
On Renfroe, big play for him. Even though it was kind of iffy route, but he's been pretty solid in center field. Kev, you have to say.
It's the first time he's playing center field, right?
Yeah, I think Holt figured it out. He learned how to play center field March 17th was his first time out there.
Yeah, he's doing well.
Impressive. It got a little scary in the 5th though, Kev. I'll be honest with you. A single from Drury, and then a kind of weird double. I don't know if anybody talked about it after the game. I
Not
guess in the
much.
sun, maybe Judge lost it. It was right down the line.
That 4 o'clock shade
Hit
is
the
annoying, bro.
Yeah, hit the bottom of the wall, and it was double for Renhefo, and then Hop hits a single to wall though. I thought he was gonna catch it. He was running in, and he throws the ball into home. I'm like, does he have a play? He didn't. Run scores there. Then he gets a K, and then a sacrifice fly. IKF with another great play, Kevin.
Yep.
With another great play. In center field. That could have been worse. It gets by him. It could be a different game. So that was a big play by him. And then
he wouldn't really need your picture.
no, definitely. Listen, IKF, bro. He got a hit, right? Did he not get a hit today? He got a hit later in the game. Isaiah of Palea. John Sterling with the call. Nestor gets Otani to ground out.
Which is huge. Everybody was feeling, yeah.
Which is big, yeah. Especially that point of the game. The 5-2 game. You still got guys on. You want to, put the fire out there. Nestor was still in the game.
Yeah.
He threw 6 innings, which he threw the baseball pretty well, even though it shows that he gave up 3 runs. I think he threw the baseball pretty well.
7 Ks.
Yeah. Yeah. Again,
it is the Angels, but at the end of the day, you still have 2 of the top 5 best players and the best player in the world in the same lineup. So,
yeah.
So it's still a good lineup. You got pieces with Drury and Rengifo and Renfroe. So you got pieces.
Yeah.
So
Renfroe's a Yankee killer. He also started off the little rally they had in the 7th. He walked. Then Hop again. That kid was killing us. I think it was the kid that threw the ball into the field when Manny Machado hit the homer. I don't know if you saw that video. It's been like all over the place. He was a Yankee fan growing up or something, and he throws the ball into the field. Insane kid had an absolute arm. A lot of people were saying the Yankees should have drafted him. You know how it is with Yankees Twitter. Everybody should be a Yankee at this point.
Exactly. After you see him.
So, but Hop hits a double there. But yeah, Wandy gets out of the jam. He gets a fly out from Rendon, which is huge. In that part of the game, it's a 5-3 game. And yeah, the Yankees pretty much take over in the 7th. A walk from Rizzo, a walk by Gley, a DJ LeMahieu double, which makes it 6-3. And then IKF with the bases loaded. A big single to pretty much break the game open.
Is that with 2 outs too?
There. I'm pretty sure it was 2 outs, yeah. 2 out hitting. Love to see it. And then Peraza single to make it 9-3. Nice hit for him to have there, especially, late in the game. We'll take it.
And it's nice for the Yankees to put up 9 runs up without Stan. That's huge. We should. It's nice to hear, and that is a base hit down the right field. Like when I heard that about DJ's double, it's nice to hear that. It's not only see-yas. All right, we want to hear runners extra on and extra base hits. We want that too, and that's how it should be. It's not always a see-ya, and that ball's cracked. We want to see the base hits work as well. So that definitely worked today. Because nobody had a home run, right? So yeah. And then again, Ian Hamilton with another scoreless inning. That puts him at 9. That puts him at 9 2/3 with 15 Ks, I think I saw. So that is very impressive from Hamilton. I'm glad
Weiser coming in to, shut the door, even though it was a non-state situation. We'll take that from Weiser.
Yep. And there you go. Yankees win the series again.
Yankees win another series. Got Toronto coming in, which should be a very interesting series. Our first AL East opponent at home.
Domingo Germán versus what's his name? His last name.
You say Kikuchi.
Kikuchi.
You say Kikuchi.
The Gucci man. It's called Gucci man. So
the matchup everybody wants on Saturday.
Cole
Manoah against Garrett
versus Talk a Lot Manoah, who's been talking a lot and getting hit a lot. So
listen. Let's see what happens this series. I don't want to jump in.
Nah, he been talking too much. Him and Vladdy está hablando mucho, papá. Ponte a jugar mejor y deja estar hablando tanta plepla, ¿oíste? Así te lo voy a decir porque tú entiendes. Está hablando mucho, you're talking too much, and you don't hit nothing.
Listen, we got to win the first 2 games, Kev, because Sunday we got Clarke Schmidt.
Oh,
I got faith. I'm gonna have faith Sunday morning that we're gonna win that game. Clarke Schmidt against Kevin Gausman. But
can you please go super early? Like 7 in the morning and wait there for players to drive in and hold the sign, Clarke Schmidt. I need a picture with you, please. Can you please do that for?
I'm gonna have to.
Oh my god!
And then it's gonna be like
And then he'll go.
The day that Mario going to save the season.
Can you
Maybe
imagine that
Yankees make
happens?
that happen.
You actually take a picture with Clarke Schmidt that morning, and he ends up throwing 6 shutout innings.
Hey, it could happen. It could happen. But nah, Kevin, anything else you want to say?
No, let's go Yanks. Take on Toronto. We win that series, then we go away for Minnesota and a few other. So it'd be nice to close out.
Texas, I believe, yeah.
Texas is
Minnesota and
yeah,
Texas.
a good team, 2 solid teams right now. Well, 3 because Toronto, but we're going away for the Twins and Texas. So it'd be nice to end the homestand with a nice win.
Not definitely. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe,
All the
give us
fancy
feedback. Definitely. Thank you guys for coming up to us, like in the stadium all the time. We love that.
Yep.
Love hearing that you guys, like listening to us, things like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next time
Yes,
on
sir.
the Bronx or Nothing podcast.
Let's go Yanks.